Kiwanis slogan, "Serving the Children of the World," is the focus of my message this month, service. In 1915, Kiwanis was founded as an organization dedicated to providing service to communities everywhere, and to this day, most of our clubs still honor that commitment. However, the way in which clubs serve varies greatly from club to club. Service to the community can be defined as raising funds and donating them to a shelter for the homeless, or sponsorship of a builders club to clean up a local park. It can be defined as providing scholarships to help local high school students afford college, having its members serve dinner to residents of a Ronald McDonald House, or honoring the town sheriff at a banquet dinner. These are all things that Kiwanis clubs everywhere do to serve their communities. The makeup of the type of projects that a Kiwanis club conducts throughout the year is what I like to refer to as the club's service identity. The concept of a service identity is very important for clubs to understand about themselves, and more importantly for prospective members to understand when they consider joining a new club. You might ask yourself why this would matter at all. Kiwanis clubs, like most entities, need to be well-rounded to attract different types of people. Younger citizens often want to feel more hands-on with the type of community service they perform. They don't have significant amounts of money to donate to club activities that involve members reaching into their pockets. Also, they don't typically have a network of financially established friends that can purchase expensive raffle tickets or pay $50 a plate to attend a charity dinner. As a result, clubs that are heavy in fundraising and light in projects where the members have a chance to roll up their sleeves are not going to be able to attract these types of members. If younger individuals do join, it's likely that within a year they may move on. Many clubs also utilize their service leadership programs clubs as the hands-on labor for larger projects that they sponsor, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, any opportunity that a Kiwanis club has to jointly plan projects with the CKI or Key clubs that they sponsor is great. However, it's important to be sure that you're providing regular opportunities for your own members to get their hands dirty. Not every member will participate in these types of projects, but it will ensure that your club keeps its service identity more well-rounded. I encourage your club leaders to sit down at an upcoming board meeting and look at all of the service projects that you conducted during the 2010-2011 Kiwanis administrative year, and put them into categories, such as fundraising, working with their service leadership programs, hands-on service, etc. Make sure that you're not overloaded in any one area or another. Try to balance what you're planning to do for the remainder of this year so that your club has a good mix of projects. Your club won't identify every project now because some opportunities for service arise only shortly before their execution, but you can look at the major projects you know in advance that your club will work on and fill in around them. Ideally, you should have a service opportunity available to your members every week, and for larger clubs, maybe even a couple times a week. An active calendar is a sign of an active and healthy Kiwanis club, and when prospective members see that your service calendar is full, they'll be more likely to be attracted to the club. Additionally, the likelihood that a new member can find a project that really speaks to them is higher and allows that member to make a real connection with the club. Some clubs struggle to identify service projects that they can perform on their own. It's easy to partner with larger national organizations and provide volunteers for those events as a stepping stone to building your own projects calendar. In every community, in every month, I guarantee there is at least one major event taking place at a local mall, university, or church that's part of a larger organization's efforts. Our District Community Service Committee put together a resource a couple of years ago identifying these organizations, and I encourage each of you to visit the Community Service page of the Member Resources section on our district website and download a copy of the Community Service Guidebook. This resource will be updated this year, but most of the contact information provided in there is still current. It's also important to encourage different members to chair your service project as much as possible. It's fantastic if you have a dedicated team of 3 Kiwanians who always run the pancake breakfast year after year. However, if you're not training new members to take over these roles, it can leave the project vulnerable should something unforeseen happen. The best way to get new members to chair projects is to ask them to bring a service project to the club that truly interests them directly. This not only cultivates new leadership, but it also refreshes the project ideas of the club. Everyone does not want to do the same 4 service projects every year, year after year. It's good to make sure that your club is mixing things up a bit and keeping the activities fresh. In addition to January being the start of the new year, it is also the start of our regional midwinter season here in Capital, and I look forward to meeting many of you at the midwinter conferences taking place in each of our regions between now and April. I encourage all of you to make plans to attend these one-day local events. Many Kiwanians in your area are putting a great deal of time and effort into the planning of these educational conferences, and you can learn quite a bit about resources available to you and your club, as well as changes taking place in our organization in the upcoming year. Thank you.